Hey guys, Ashley Huber here to talk to you today about your higher self and reconnecting. Okay, well, it's probably a little bit of a misnomer that you've disconnected from your higher self. It's part of you, it's part of who you are. And I used to think that stuff sounded like, a yoga enthusiast or kind of a hippie kind of thing, and really wasn't my thing, but it really is part of everyone, and you all have it and you all have used it. It's the thing that is within you that when you find something that really inspires you, you get excited. Or when you get just that intuition, that gut feeling, or that hunch, that's your higher self speaking to you. Or it teaches you with insight. Have you ever gotten a strong urge that you should do something, or you strong urge that you should avoid doing something? Those are all part of your higher self. You see, you're so much more than just the body and the mind. You're a spiritual being, and that spiritual being is connected in ways that it's hard for us to even understand because we can't see it, but it's there. And just knowing the words, the feelings, the images, the sensations that you randomly get, those are all your higher self. So the best way to reconnect with it is just to start listening to it. It's there. It's there every day and every moment. But our own thoughts, our own busyness, our own ego gets in the way. So the biggest thing you can do to reconnect is to know the difference between your ego and your intuition and your higher self. So the ego is usually going to be something that's related to negative emotions, negative thoughts. So if you're fearful, there's anxiety, there's anger. I want you to take note when you're feeling those emotions. Why are you feeling that way? And where is that coming from? I'd be willing to bet that it is your ego. I've, caught myself in that a lot lately, the past few weeks, definitely with all of the stress that's going on. So stopping myself and going, that's really not the truth. That is just fear and anger and all of these negative things that are coming from my ego, which is trying to protect me. Your higher self will always have a positive emotion. It comes placed from a love, a good energy, the happiness, the joy, the peace, the harmony, all of those things. So your higher self is going to be very calm and centered. It's going to focus on the long term, whereas your ego is going to do short-term gratification. Hand me the cookie because that will taste really good right now and I'm really stressed. Let me eat the cookie. Higher self would say, let's grab a healthy snack like an apple so that we can feed our body and keep our immune system boosted and keep our body in a healthy state. Yelling at your kids because you're angry and you're tired, that's the ego. Your higher self would tell you, take a moment, remove yourself from the room, take some deep breaths, calm down, and come back and lead with love. In your careers, how does this play out? You can walk through all these examples with yourselves just to see the difference between your ego and your higher self. And even if you have been listening to your ego, that's okay. The point is to be aware of that and start noticing the difference. And there are other ways to help get into the habit of listening more to your higher self. For those of you that are interested in meditation, that is a great way to do that. I myself have struggled with that one, and everyone does in the beginning, but carving out the time, and even if you can't do it for like an hour, you could do it for 5 or 10 minutes. There's a lot of apps out there that have guided meditations. I've tried the Calm app. That's a good one. You could try journaling every day, or you could just allow yourself to be motivated by love. Like, am I leading this decision from a place of love, or am I making this decision from a place of fear or lack? Because there's the difference, the ego, the higher self. Listen to your heart. I so often listen to everyone else's opinions, what they think I should do. Listen to your heart. Your heart will not lead you astray. And just observe all of these things without judgment. Don't judge yourself if you've been listening to the ego. That's not to judge yourself or judge others. Just be aware of it and observe it and notice the difference. And notice what shifts when you start focusing less on the ego and more on your higher self and that guided intuition that comes from within. We are at home a lot right now. We have a lot of stress and a lot of emotions going on. Anxiety, you know, I don't know, everyone's dealing with things in a different way and everyone has a lot of different situations they're dealing with. So whatever that is, take that and just recognize in the moment, okay, that was a negative emotion. That must have been my ego. What's my higher self telling me in this moment? So I'd love to hear from you. Like, share, comment, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.